What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Today, hmm, is the 331st episode of the In Your Face show. And I'm here with the lovely Miss let me give the intro. Let me get the intro. Let me get the intro. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. She is a director. She is a producer. She is a screenplay writer. She is the amazing Miss Denetra Taylor Everett. How are you doing today, man?
I'm great. Thank you so much for the opportunity and thank you for the great introduction. I never realized how many hats I wear until I hear somebody say it. I'm like, ooh, I do a lot.
Hey, I just had to give you that respect, to give you that, you know, adulation and give you that love, you know what I'm saying? Because, we don't get enough love, we don't get enough adulation, and just want to give you the adulation from a brother to a sister. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Gotta
That's
do it. Gotta do it.
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm excited to be on your show. In your face. I'm like, okay. I like the
But
title. I was like, wait a minute now. All right. I was like, I got to bring out some of the Brooklyn in me. If I have to, I will. I'm just saying.
but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I'm gonna bring that jersey, baby. I'm gonna bring that Camden, New Jersey to you. You know what I'm saying? We in your
Right.
face as it is, so we're gonna show up and show out. You know what I mean?
I'm all
Yes,
for it.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know what it is, how we do it. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, I
So,
feel you.
so how's your day going? How's life going?
Life is good. 2026 is going to be a very busy year, both professionally and personally for me. So I'm just excited. I'm excited about the projects that I will be working on that are my own projects, and then the projects that I'm collaborating with some people on. So I am just very excited at this stage in my life to be able to do something that I've always wanted to do. And I didn't do it when I was in my 20s, but God's timing is not our timing. So, he know what he had planned for me, was like, Lord, we would wait till we like this close to 50 to decide we want to get into the movie industry. But listen, I'm
What
just
can you say?
gonna
Can
let
you
him
say?
do his thing. That's it.
Well, it takes a time. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep on pushing, keep on moving. Hey, that's once God is in it.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't know how far, you don't know where you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You just got to sit back and just sit still and just let him move, because when God is in control of something that you're doing,
Yeah.
uh, trust me, from my experience,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, I thought I hit a wall, but that wall wasn't meant to hurt me. It was meant to make me stronger. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he hits he makes you come up against the wall so that you can punch through the wall and
True.
overcome that odds and overcome that challenge that's in
Yeah.
front of you, because not every challenge that he's going to give you is easy.
Oh
He
yeah.
may give you some easy ones, but as you get older, as you get wiser, as you get knowledgeable in him, the challenges get harder and harder and harder.
Sure do.
And some you may even fail 90% of the time, but
Yeah.
it only takes that one time for you to ace that test, and he got you on to the next part of life, to the next part of the obstacle. It only takes one time for you could fail as many times as you want.
Yeah.
He'll keep you right there where you at. See,
Yeah.
this is the difference between God and the enemy. See, the enemy, what he does is, if you're failing that test that he's giving you, he'll take you all the way down to the bottom, to where it's at first, where
Yeah.
you was at a baby, as a baby. He'll take you all the way down the level, kick you down, and kick you while you're down. But God, he keeps you right where you at. He don't
Yeah.
kick you down a level, down a level or two. No, he'll keep you right there and hold you right there until you learn. what you need to learn. And then once you excelled at that situation and at that obstacle, on to the races.
Yeah.
That's how God moved. That's how God builds, and that's how God puts you up there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And see, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people don't have. I tell people every day, enjoy the process while you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Love the process. Enjoy it because yeah, it may not be good. It may not be fun, but you'll start to learn it. You'll start to love it
Yeah.
because what people don't understand, all the riches and all the wealth, it's not fun when you have to learn how to handle it, when you
That's
have to
true.
learn how to get it out of nowhere, when you have to learn how to build character behind that money, when you have to
Yep.
learn how to act in front of people, how to talk in front of people, and see God will break you
Mm-hmm.
to later on down the line to exalt you.
Mm. Mm.
See,
That is
people don't
true.
understand that. It's
Yeah.
okay to be broken. It's okay to come to God broken. That's what He wants you to do. He wants you to come to Him broken. He wants you to come to Him sad and hurt and pain because He wants to hold you. He wants to build you up and put you right back together, but make you better
Yeah.
and stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And notice that when you break a bone, it becomes it
That-
come when you heals back, it's stronger,
Yeah. Yeah.
stronger. And
Yeah.
if you
That's
notice
true.
that, a lot of people don't understand that analogy, but that analogy goes along the long way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm trying to say is this: like, I'm gonna ask you a question pertaining to your
Sure.
career and how did
Yeah.
your faith, you know what I'm saying, form and help you along your path of becoming a film director or a film screenwriter? How did your faith impact that?
So, long story. I started writing when I was probably around 11, 12. And, even at that age, I always had an imagination. And so, as time goes on and life goes on, um, I learned that I was getting in my own way. And then COVID happened. So, as cliche as it may sound, right at that moment, realizing that life is short and you have to live each day to the fullest. That is where my faith came from to get into screenwriting. It's like, I'm still here. So while I'm still here and I'm still have this imagination and I still can create these stories in my head, you know, God has just like given me these stories to write, but I
Hmm.
never did it. So it was like, Denetra, it's time for you to now execute.
Right.
And so that is exactly what I was doing. He installed it in me when I was younger, and it just kind of stored up and stored up. And
Hmm.
before, thank God I'm still here. I had pneumonia, double lung, was scared that it was cancer, COVID, because I could not breathe. But it wasn't. And it was like a pneumonia, double lung. That right there, once I went through that, it was like it could have went the other way. So I still have this gift that it's time for
Hmm.
me to actually go head on and use it. And I was scared. I knew nothing about filming. I knew nothing about the filming industry. I taught myself how to write scripts. I had no formal training. But what God does is He will equip you.
Exactly. Hmm.
He will. He will equip you. He will equip you, and then He will put people in your path that you are supposed to be connected to. And that is exactly what God
What
did
He did.
with
Yes,
me.
exactly. And that's what when you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you're doing what He called you or chosen you to do,
Mm-hmm.
that you have no other choice but to meet those people. You
Yeah.
know, and see, it's a different. That's why I keep trying to tell people it's a difference between chosen and called. You know what I'm saying? You could be called to do movies, to do your
Mm-hmm.
movies and all that stuff. But when you're chosen, you're going to succeed automatically because it's a part of you. It's who you are. It's what
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're seeing visions of movies and seeing yourself directing them and at a young age, then you're meant
Yep.
to be a director. You're directing people and stuff, like telling them where to go, how to do things, da, 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 da. You're meant to be a director. You're meant to do certain things like that. See, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
don't understand. They need to read between the lines and see a lot of things that God puts in you. He puts you in your place in positions to where you're isolated from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
isolated. It's like you feel depressed. You feel like nobody cares. Nobody loves you. You feel like you're a loner, and you feel like, man, like where's everybody at? No support, no nothing. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That is just the process right there,
That is.
because he has to get you away from everybody so that he can build that which you need in you to take you to that next level for you to succeed. Because I tell you not, I should you not, I've been through this my whole life. I've been in a lion's den for so long. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you now, I know what it is. I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Yeah.
It feels like the lions is trying to get at you.
Yep.
And it could be in the form of family. It could be in the
Mm-hmm.
form of friends. It could be in the
Mm-hmm.
form of people
Mm-hmm.
you don't even know. It could be in
Mm-hmm.
the form of things around you. It could be in the form
Mm-hmm.
of places. It could be in the
Yep.
form of things that you're
Jobs.
doing.
Yep.
A lot of
Oh, yeah.
things.
Yeah.
See, and a lot of people don't understand is that when you're around those things, when God pulls you away from that, He's doing that for a reason. You feel me?
Yeah. I believe it's called the shaking when it's that moment. And I've gone
Hmm.
through it quite a lot where I've isolated myself away from people. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't really want to be out anymore. And those were the times where I just wrote. There were times where it was just me and God up at like 3 o'clock, whatever reason why. Three is that magic number, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. 3 o'clock every.
Hmm.
That's what I'm
And
telling you. Yep.
yeah, yeah. And so when I was writing Joy Cometh in the Morning, which is a faith-based film, when I was writing that, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm writing that, and I had to stop. And it literally was like God gave me the storylines for the next three movies after. So Joy, which was only supposed to be a one film, a full feature one film, is now become part of a four-film series. Literally, God gave me the outline, what the characters
Hmm.
were, what the storylines is about for the next three.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I told you. As you, when you go through that process teach you. It tells you about your life. Tells you a lot of things that you need to know, need to see, need to
Yeah.
understand, right? And
Mm-hmm.
along that process, he's giving you ideas. He's giving
Yes.
you material to write out, giving you
Yeah.
movies, giving you all of that. And
Yeah.
see, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You mentioned that 3 o'clock thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And God said that is the witching hour, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where witches and warlocks are up doing things. That's when
Yes.
he want his people, his chosen people up during that time, working on what they got to work on, working on
Yep.
themselves, working on praying and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Because the
Yep.
enemy's people is up doing that, trying to keep you
Oh yeah.
from your shit, trying to
Oh
keep you from overcoming the odds. They're creating bridges right in your life by bringing people that's not supposed to be in your life. They're creating soul ties to get you. Soon as you get up, soon as you just walk around and just talk to any old body and tell your dreams to, they got you.
mm-hmm.
If you prayed up, I'm telling you, they can't get you. But if you not prayed up and if you don't have God to if you don't have God and you're not up there in those times, see a real person that's down for the craft is
Oh
going to
yeah.
be up those times of the night. They're not going to get no rest because they're not
Exactly.
satisfied with what they are. They're not satisfied with where they at. So they're
Yeah.
going to work all times of the night to get where they want to be, working on their craft, building their foundation, building their empire. That is the way to be. That is the way to do that because I'm telling you now, the enemy's people do that.
Oh yeah,
Rich motherfuckers do that.
big time.
You don't think
Sure
Donald
do.
Trump did that?
Oh yeah.
Evil as his ass is, he did that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it's a lot of people that do that shit. It's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people that do that, but a lot of them do it for the wrong reasons.
Yes,
But God wants you to do it for the right reasons and build your empire, build your kingdom. Because if you don't build your kingdom, it's going to crumble.
that's
It's
true.
going to crumble before you can build it.
That's
Because
true.
the enemy can put his foundation right there if you're not watching. If you're
Mm-hmm.
not just sitting there. If you're not just building, what I'm going over and building your foundation and building your empire. If you don't sit
Yes.
there and build your empire while it needs to be built, then it's going to fall on you right when you
Mm-hmm.
build it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Either that or somebody else is going to come right into what should have been your empire, that space, and
And
they're going to
take it.
build their own, and you won't have
Exactly. And
it.
that's why I tell people move fast.
Yeah.
Stop sitting there procrastinating, thinking trying to sit there and work on something so fast. Oh, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna make it perfect. You cannot do that. When you sit
Mm-hmm.
there and you try to make something so perfect that it can't be perfect, what you're gonna do is you're gonna fuck your own self up. And you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
miss your blessing by trying to make it so perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I've learned that within just even within this industry here, like everybody is kind of quick, fast, and in a hurry when it comes down to, oh, we gotta write the next script right now. You still gotta take a moment, take a breather, get your thoughts together, get yourself straight. Preparation, it takes time. Well, it don't move as fast as you want it to move if you ain't got the money for it to move fast anyway. So, but
And you don't even need money at that
mhm,
point. Because God
mhm,
is see, this is the thing. When you put something in motion that God is doing, you don't
mhm,
need money at the moment. You're gonna need
mhm.
money to keep it moving, but you don't need money to put it together.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yep.
See, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people be like, "I need money. I need this. I need that." No, you don't. You don't need the money to put together your first your trailer or go out there and shoot a movie, shoot a little thing. You got an
Mhm,
iPhone. iPhones is easy. Come on, man. Or you got a microphones out there to go out there and make your own content.
oh yeah,
Just
oh
start
yeah.
talking. If you're a talkative person, start using your mouthpiece to talk to people and to get their
Mhm.
opinions and stuff
And
like that.
create.
That's
Yeah.
how you do that. That's how you get yourself out by word of mouth, by talking to people. This is what I do, and I'm gonna tell you something. This is
Yeah.
marketing 101. Everywhere I go, I talk about my project. I talk about what I'm doing. But I'm leery and I'm watching everybody I talk to. I watch their faces. You got to
Mhm,
watch your surroundings. You got to be observant while you're talking to people. Because if you watch their faces and you watch their movement, you watch how you see, like, oh, wow, man. A lot of people, a lot of people are counting you out, even if they don't even know you.
mm. That's
A lot of
true.
people feel you before you even walk in the door.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot of people don't even see, and this is the thing. All of you who's watching this broadcast right now, hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, love.
Mhm,
All of you who's watching this broadcast right now, I need y'all to understand something. When you're doing something that you're supposed to do, when you're building your empire, when you're building that thing that God has put in front of you, move swiftly and move diligently. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the best because you have the best to install it into you. You have the best working with you, and you have the best behind you. He's got your back. He's not going to make you fall. He's not going to let you fall. All you got to do is put yourself out there. Once you put yourself out there, he'll do the rest. Back to you, ma'am.
good PSA. That was a very good PSA. Yes,
I just
I
had I had to
agree
had to be
too.
like, hold on for a second, love.
Yeah.
Commercial check me, please. Yeah, you know. I got my own commercials. I got my own make believe commercials. You know what I'm saying? I got to put that in
Hey,
there. You know.
that's right. That's right. Yes.
I got
Yes.
to do that. I got to do that because
Yeah.
why not
Yeah.
have why not the king be the king? You hear me? But
Right, King
I'm just
Daniel, do you
saying, but yes, Mr.
think?
Nitra.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, where do you see your life in the next 5 years? Where do you see your empire taking off? In the next 5 years, where do you see your two movies? Just where do you see them?
So the next 5 years is literally about building the business aspect of this. So my
Mhm.
idea and my plan is connecting, networking, collaborations. I'm looking to see. I work with a group of people that have become family, and I have already envisioned us all together on the red carpet, with our awards from something that we've done. I don't know what movie we've done. I don't know whose it is, but we've all worked on it. And I see us on the red carpet with that award. I see us winning. So our next 5 years is literally about growth, that people will want to go back to see that first movie because of the fact of what the newer movies is like. And they're like, oh, we need to go back and watch the old stuff. So
Right, right, right.
I would love within the next 5 years, between us collectively, if we have just about 20 to 30 blockbusters out there. We may not hit Hollywood, and we are totally fine with that, but you just never know. The idea is just next 5 years is about building that empire,
Well,
And so
you don't really need Hollywood nowadays to hit it big, because
uh-uh.
actually New Jersey is becoming the next the well actually New Jersey is
I heard
one of
y'all
the
got a
spots.
new y'all got a big
Yeah,
production studio out there or coming out there, right?
yeah, and Oklahoma is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta is one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and Florida is becoming one of them, one of the big
Oh yeah.
ones.
Oh yeah.
So you're getting a lot of places that
Yeah.
is becoming a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little small Hollywood, I should
Oh yeah.
say.
Oh yeah.
And but the thing about it is that you know you have to be able to, you know, follow God and let God work out His way of how you're supposed to go. Because
Mm-hmm.
not everybody that's with you is going to make it with you,
Mm.
and that's what I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody that has said they was going to help you. Not everybody who you want to bring with you is going to go with you. It's going to be able to go with you. Not everybody's going to be there. Not everybody who you vision is going to be there. Not everybody, because the more and I tell my friends this, I tell people who I know this, and I tell people who I just getting to know people. The more
Yeah.
closer you get to God, the more closer you are walking in your destiny. People will fall out of your life instantly. You will be walking this thing alone. You will, and
Or
I'm
you
telling you now.
actually could be like Jesus with the disciples and got some people with you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you'll
it
have
go the
people with
other
you.
way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll
Mm-hmm.
have people with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, see, and this is the thing. You'll have people with you, but you won't have the people that you thought you was gonna have with you. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You'll have
Mm,
the people that you need in your life, not the people
mm,
you want in your life.
gotcha.
And for the simple fact, a lot of people they think they could just bring their friends, and God is like, nah, man, no. Because what if you bring a friend with you, right? And that friend is, yeah, they helped you, but what if they're a silent hater?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What if
Yeah, you got
what if
some of
what
those.
if say, they've been plotting on your demise this whole entire time, and you just waiting. They just waiting for you to fall. Just
Mhm.
waiting for you the right time to hit you. See, that's how the enemy works. The enemy
Oh
can
yeah.
work through anybody. The enemy can work through anybody, and the enemy can use anybody. And that's why what in this process, God will teach you not to trust. anybody or everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You can trust some people,
Yep.
but don't give them the long spoon to trust them. What I mean by that, don't give the love, trust them with a long spoon.
Yeah.
If you know I know you know what I mean by that. You
Oh
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta keep
And
people at arm's length away from you. Yeah.
yes, ma'am, because when you limit the things that the enemy can do to you, and you continue to keep moving, the enemy cannot hit that moving target.
Yeah.
All he could do is scramble to see if he can hit you. If you're one way and you go the other way and you go that way, you go that way, he can't hit a moving target. So you got to keep moving. But if you're just stagnant and just sitting there and be like, "Oh, I'm comfortable where I'm at," he got you.
Mm.
I see a lot of people who make great content and great projects and be like, "Oh, I just wanted to, make some money, get some." That's not what God wants you to do.
Yeah.
The enemy is coming after you. You got to get off your ass and keep moving. Because God is trying to take you higher, but you want to keep on sitting there, and you getting hit, slapped, and getting smacked, and getting smacked, hit every which way, and you wondering why am I getting hit? I ain't do anything. That's the enemy hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
You just sitting there letting them do it. He's taking life out of you by just sitting there, by you just sitting there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people know what I'm talking about when I say this because there are a lot of people out there that are stagnant, that are just satisfied with what they got and just, oh, I'm satisfied with what I got. I'm no, never be satisfied. Always be hungry for more, because God can give you more. God will give you more if you're ready for it, if you're hungry for it, if you're willing to fight for it. If you're willing to sacrifice your life for it, he'll give it to you. Put it all on the line, because if you don't put it all on the line, he will not give it to you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
tell people, you can't, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put it all on the line, because God put it all on the line for you. Why not put it all on the line for him? Why not go balls to the wall and put it all out there, and just have faith that it'll take wings and go. Believe in yourself. Because if
Yeah.
you don't believe in yourself, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to everybody that's watching. Believe in yourself. Kick that motherfucking door in and stop complaining. Kick that door in and keep going. Because that is what he wants you to do. He wants you to kick that door in. Because that is the wall to your blessings. And if you don't see that, then you dumb. Sorry. Because I'm telling you now, you see a
Yeah.
lot of people out there happy and all happy. Well, they could potentially have your blessing. And it could be given to you by yourself. It could be given to them by you giving it to them, by you sitting there stagnant, by you surrendering.
Mm-hmm.
Never give
Okay.
up. Never
Yep.
quit. Forget what everybody else say. Forget all those people and they tell you can't do it. You can do it. You will
That's
do it.
right.
Nobody can tell you can't. You're greater than what you are, and you're greater than who you are. Don't let the enemy stop you from doing what you're doing, because you're going to make it. It's going to take a little time, but you will make it. Just keep on kicking that door, keep on kicking his ass, and keep on winning. That's all I got to say. Sorry,
No, that. No,
God takes over me,
no.
and
You fine. No. I'll let
God
him
takes over
use
me.
you.
Huh?
Yeah, I said let him use you. You said some stuff that somebody needed to hear. So
It's
let him
just
use you.
when he takes over me and he start moving, and
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go. I gotta get that out. But
I
the
got
thing
you.
about it is that as a person, you want to build a foundation, and you want to build that grand slam. You want to hit that slam dunk. You want to
Yeah.
hit that three to save the game, to win the game. But you got to be in that position
Yeah.
to win that game. So why not put your project out there,
That's right.
even if it's half done. Put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just even if it's a couple scribbles, put it out there.
Yeah. And please, people who are watching, don't be like, what am I going to do with this? Get you a YouTube channel.
Yo, cause
Put your content on your YouTube channel.
which man, what's up with
You
you?
don't want to do that. You want to do smaller stuff. Do it on
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah, I'm trying to see if I can
Build
get
your
it for
audience.
Friday.
Not every, not everything has to be.
I'll be right through.
Oh, I
Man, I
need to
appreciate it,
distribute
and I got
this.
you on Friday.
Not everything will. So please, there are other platforms. Just do something. Just start small. You don't want to write a full feature. Write a short. That short can become short episodes, which is very popular now. A lot of people they're writing episodes. They're literally writing, 10-minute scripts, but it's almost like a sitcom or a soap opera, whatever they decide to do. It is episodic, and they'll put it on they will put it on their YouTube channel because it was always told that most distribution companies don't like short stuff. But it's becoming so popular now that now these
Exactly.
distribution companies and these streaming services are starting to, grab hold to those creators that do, shorts and make these episodes. So the everything's changing
Yeah, and that's what I.
independently,
Yeah. Sorry.
you
Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So everything is changing. So don't feel like you have to write 100-page script and then take weeks to film it. Our first production that we did, um paid out of pocket to do it. It was under $10,000, because we wanted to make sure we still had quality. We wanted to make sure that everybody was taken care of, and for our first one it was pretty darn good. So don't feel like you have to. This one that we're doing now, we're literally paying out of pocket for. No backers, no investors. It is a bigger project, so it's taking us a lot more time. Our thing is usually, are all the bills paid? Yeah, all the bills are paid. Okay, we can film, or let's stack up and then we can film on this day. So it's ways of doing it. It's ways of doing it. So just get out there and create something.
That's right.
If
That's
that's
right.
your passion.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's a very, 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 very big situation to do so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, that's why like I remember years ago, because I'm a comic book artist and I work on comics and stuff like that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I design my own comics and stuff like that. Well, I remember years back. I remember when I was building my character, right? Building my book, right?
Yeah.
And I used to go on shows with just a cover,
Mm-hmm.
just a cover, just posters and a cover,
Yeah.
and I would make my name off of that, you know. And I didn't have a product in hand, even though it would be professional to do so.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the means to do so, just put it out there. And that's what God would always tell me: just put it out there, let people see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let people visualize what you're seeing. Let people just put their eyes on it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, people will like it. And from this, ever since then, people liked it. People was liking what I had to say and what I was telling about the story. And the thing about it is that I didn't have the whole book. All I had
Mm-hmm.
was a cover. I wasn't done with the book. I didn't have the money for that at the time.
Yeah.
But hey, I did what I had to do. I went out there and I put the whole thing out there. And I'm telling y'all, even if y'all have the cover, that is a marketing tool.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you notice in the toolbox, there's multiple tools.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So think about that. Think about it. If you have just one tool from the toolbox, use that one tool to build your house.
Mm-hmm.
But build that foundation before the house. Build that foundation,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
then when you get the means, the means to for that for those other tools, then you use that. But don't just sit there and make excuses. I'm nervous. I'm not there yet. No, don't worry about being there yet.
Yeah.
Go out there and put it out there. I'm telling you, it's going to take legs and it's going to walk on its own, and you don't even have to move it. You
Yeah.
don't even have to push it. Just put it down and let it walk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
true.
it.
That is
But
true.
see, a lot of people have that complex where, it has to be perfect. It has to be somewhat professional. No. See, there's a lot of things there are a lot of professional. There are a lot of ways you could put it professionally. You see what I'm saying? There are a lot
Mm-hmm.
of platforms where they only look at your cover. You know what I'm saying? They only want to see your cover. They don't want to see the whole book. There's other platforms that want to see the book. There are other platforms that want to see the cover and the book.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of platforms out there that you can promote yourself
Yeah.
and promote everything. See, in the music industry, what a lot of people don't know is that you want to know how you get a song in your head, that song in your head that just like you singing it out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from the music industry pushing that music constantly, 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 every second, every minute, every hour through the airwaves. And that's how that song gets into your head. And that's
Yeah.
how people should be pushing their projects and their products every minute, every second, every hour, because that is how you're going to get out there. That's how people want to notice you because you're instantly, constantly in their face, even when you're not even in front of them personally. You're in their face constantly. That's what this show is about. Being in people's faces constantly, letting them know who we are, letting them know our voice, letting them know that we have a voice. That is what
Yeah.
this show is about. That's why I say push it, push it, push it, push your projects, push your product, push your shows, push your music constantly over and over and over and over again, constantly.
Yeah.
Because it only takes
That's
that
right.
one person to get it and to touch it, and you're right off to the races.
Yeah.
Takes that one person to see you, and you becoming big
Yeah.
out of overnight. And God can do that.
Oh yeah.
God
Oh,
can do that.
most definitely. Most
Just like the
definitely.
enemy could do it, God can do it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
It,
but a lot of
it
people
is
don't
a lot
understand.
of it is a lot of writers and they have that stories, especially in Hollywood, where they wrote that one script and somebody in Hollywood loved the script. And before you know it, that script became a blockbuster movie. And
Exactly.
because that person wrote that first blockbuster movie, they wrote another one. And before you know it, you're a household name. That's what you want to be. But it just takes that one time that music or that script get into that one right hand. And
And that's
before
what
you
I've been
know it, your
trying to
whole life
tell
will
people.
change.
See,
Mhm.
people don't want to listen to that. They want that shit fast, fast, fast. They want people to do shit for 'em, but it's not going to get out there like that. You have
Mm.
to push it because that's your baby, not
Yep,
nobody else's. That's your baby. You have to push it.
exactly.
God wants you to push it because He wants them to see your face, not nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
say, like for example, okay, um, you decide, hey, can you promote this for me? Okay, they're gonna see my face. They're gonna see me pushing it. They're gonna think I did it. No, I want you to push it. You behind it. I'll let them know you did it. You know, and
Mhm.
the artist behind it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nowadays, if you notice, people do that.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
definitely.
saying? If you pushing something, they'll think you did it. No, I didn't do that. Somebody else. They just told me to push it for them. They just told me to promote it for them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah.
promote it. I'll get it out there for you. But you got to do leg work too. You have to get it out there too, so that they know your face. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm just rowing the boat. I'm just rowing the boat. You got to be the one talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's basically what it is. They see a lot of people are afraid to go out there because they lack confidence. And what they don't know is that confidence exudes success. That's what it does. Confidence, you need confidence to keep you going and push you out there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's all I have to say about that, you know. Uh, but, how do you feel about success? How do you feel about confidence? I meant.
So and using what you just talked about, I was never that person who was confident. And
Hmm.
confidence will stop your dreams, or lack thereof of confidence will stop your dreams. But what I did learn is I was entering an industry where I have to network. I have to talk.
And
I
they have to
can't
see your confidence,
yeah,
huh?
I can't hold on to the crutch that I'm an introvert, because I really am, and I had to
Exactly.
get out there. And I've always told people, for everything that I've done, I've always been behind the scenes. If I did photography, I was the photographer. When I was a designer, I was the designer. I wasn't the model. So I've always been behind the scenes. And so what I have learned is, in order to you need people, you need to talk to people. Like you said, people need to know what you're doing. So
Hmm.
that means you have to start. And before you know it, it becomes second nature to you to talk to someone.
Hmm.
You are now starting to gain that confidence, you know.
Exactly.
And so I'm a living testimony of it, because like I said, I don't want to talk. I don't want to. I'm in the house. I don't. I'm an introvert, and that word, that label, became a crutch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so now, especially independently. Listen, I need to use your office, so let's work this out. We always tell people, we ain't got no money. We got little money. We ain't got big money. So we gonna put you in the movie. We need to use your office space. So you have to start having those conversations with people. And then again, we get in our own ways, because you like, oh, they ain't gonna go for it. You won't know unless you try. That
Hmm.
is a staple model. Unless you try, you don't know. That person might say
Hmm.
yes, and that is literally what I've had to do, when it comes down to locations that we may need, when it comes down to certain actors that I know are just awesome and they charge money. I had to have those conversations with people, because they could either say yes or they could say no.
See?
So you
Hmm.
learn if you
Yeah.
don't have confidence, it's not
You better
something
get some.
everybody is born with, but you can gain it.
Yes, and that's where that isolation thing comes from. It
Oh yeah.
builds character, and confidence comes right after it,
Oh yeah.
and see, when he breaks you, you're in the
Hmm.
midst of that process of character building.
Oh yeah.
And who do you want to become? You want to become that little introvert person that you're afraid to be, that you want to be, or you want to be that party goer, the one that brings the party out of people, the one that the party don't start till you get there. Who do you
Hmm.
want to be? Because
Hmm.
because I'm gonna tell you like this: God is a party animal. That's what He is. I'm gonna keep it real with you. God is a
A
party animal.
different analogy of God, but I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna tell you like this: God is a party animal. He is the life of the party.
Hmm.
Like, when He comes in the room, He expects you to go crazy. He expects you to feel it, to, like, as if you're drunk. Go crazy, go wild for Him. That's what
Hmm.
He wants you to do. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? He's
Hmm.
a he's a big rock star in the sky. You know what I'm saying? The biggest rock star you can ever meet. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that you need to take God out of the box and think about Him as a toy. He wants you to take him out the box. He wants you to play with him a little bit. Play with that. Play with the toy. Enjoy the toy. Enjoy the action, the kick action. Enjoy playing with the toy, the action figure, you know?
Mhm.
Enjoy it, because when you take the toy out of the box, what you're doing, you're thinking outside the box now. Now it has more room to work in your life. Now it had more room to bless you in other ways that you never thought it could bless you.
Yeah.
But if you keep them in a box, what's going to happen is he only can bless you limitedly. He only can bless you in one area or two areas or three areas. He wants to bless you in every facet of your life. He wants. That's why I say he's a party animal. He wants to be in every part of your life, whether you're partying or whether you're not, because he wants to party with you. He wants to be the one watching over you. He wants to be the one partying with you, so that way when you as you're partying, he's watching everything. He is the one that's going to talk to you. Go lead the party now, or such and such, because you never know at that party, shit may pop off. You know what I'm saying? Gunshot. Somebody may get killed at that party. You don't want to be there. You don't want to get hit by a straight bullet. So think about it. Have you ever been up in a place and God just talked in your ear and be like,
Oh yeah,
move,
all
move,
the
go?
time. Like, oh no, time to
That's
go.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
or
exactly what I'm
no,
talking
you
about.
don't need
When
to
I
be in that area anyway. But I mean,
exactly.
the Bible says that God, He's a jealous God. So
Yes. And
yeah,
that's what I
you know, yeah,
yes.
we
He want
are created to praise Him, not to, like you
if
said, in
he
the box. You know.
yeah, if you keep him in a box for too long, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get jealous and you're gonna be like, aren't you gonna take me out the box? Why am I your God? Why am I your God? Are you gonna just take me out the box and just, or are you gonna keep me there and have me looking all nice and cuddly? I want you to have the experience playing with the action figure. I want you to have the experience of living the hero life. That's what he is. He's a hero.
Mhm.
He's a superhero. But he gets the bad rep of the murderer, because he kills people off and he makes characters. In life, that's what life is. You know what I'm saying? You're in movies, and a lot of people people get mad at you when you kill a character off. But when you
Oh
bring
yeah,
another character in the story,
yeah.
everybody's praising you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't please
But
everyone. Yeah, somebody gotta go.
you're right. But why can't people see that in the real life aspect?
That's a
And people
whole different. That's a whole different
because people are
conversation.
not on that level of understand. People are not on that level to be able to fathom that. They're on the level of religion, a religious level, on that
Yeah.
level of the religious side, where, oh, we got to keep them in a box because we don't want them with everybody. No, he's for everybody, and let
Exactly.
everybody else enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
because you never know. By you bringing God out of the box, you can meet, you can inspire other people by bringing them out the box, by telling people about your testimony,
Mm-hmm.
by
Mm-hmm.
the testimony of how what he did for you by you taking him out the box. Think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it sound silly, but think about it. Just think about it in a way where, in your life, in parts of your life where you needed him the most,
Oh yeah.
and you took him out of the box, and he was like, and he felt that need, or you felt that way of your life, that part of your life where you just were like, there you go, it just got fulfilled, and you just like, you and it completed what you needed to complete. You got
Yeah.
that one blessing that you was asking for, or that one person said yes to your blessing, said yes to being a part of your cast, or that boyfriend said, "Okay, I'll be with you," or yes, I'll marry you, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
blessing that you've been waiting for, that you've been asking, bugging God, that you thought was impossible to get, and you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He He is always there. It is for us to acknowledge him in our life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What he has for you, he will give to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is not meant for you, he
He
will
will take
take it
away from
away.
it. Exactly.
But it is for us to acknowledge him that he is our God and that he is a jealous God and that no
Mm-hmm.
other shall come before him and that we are given free will to praise him. Angels were created to praise him. We have free will, which is a gift to praise him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, uh, I like the analogy of the box, you know, and like you said, it's a box that we put him in. And I think a lot of times we put him in that box or the analogy of that box because of religion. But when you move from religious to spiritual, you
Yeah.
learn.
He becomes out of that box, and you
Mhm.
see a lot of things that you didn't think you was going to see, and yeah, the demons may get bigger. Yeah, the challenges may get bigger,
Oh, they do.
but the blessings get even stronger, even bigger.
Yeah.
And that's
And that's when you hear him.
oh
That
yes,
that is when you I tell people all the time, the world can get very low and muffled, and I can hear him just as loud and clear.
oh
And it
yeah,
happens quite often.
oh yeah,
And it is such an awesome voice to hear.
oh yeah,
The world muffles. The sound of the world muffles, and all you can do is just hear him.
yeah.
And it is
See,
a beautiful experience to have.
and you know what's crazy? When I hear him,
Mhm.
it's in the midst of the noise. I can hear him.
Really?
Whenever if I'm around a lot of people, or if I'm around
Mhm,
places, and I hear him all the time.
mhm,
Like I hear him
mhm.
talking. I could be in church and he could be like, "Pay attention to me, listen to me," or yeah, have me paying attention to something or doing
Yeah.
something in the midst. Or if I'm outside or talking to one of my friends, he'll tell me what to say to him, or he'll basically, if because I do this exercise with people, with
Mhm,
friends, and well, I haven't done it with family yet. With friends, and I teach them how to hear God's voice. And we could do that. We could do that exercise one day.
mhm,
I would love to do it with somebody, with anybody.
mhm,
Um, well, I would love to do that with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that, but the way the they have to be attentive. What I mean by that is be a very observant, very you got to pay attention with your spiritual ears and eyes.
mhm.
And be very observant, be ready to listen because he'll talk to you. And there's a lot of people who would be in the midst of that exercise and act like he ain't talking, but he's talking and they hear him. And he'll let me know that they hear him, but they'll just play like they don't hear him because they're afraid to hear him.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of times, a lot of people don't understand that when they're talking to him, they don't even know what they're hearing. But
Yeah.
when you know God and you know His voice, oh, trust me, you know His voice.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, most of the time, you can't shake it. Most of the time, he'll keep talking to you, and telling you. Even if when you try to avoid it, he'll be like, you hear me, you hear me. Oh God, come on, God, please leave me alone. He gonna keep on bugging you
Yeah.
until you do what he tells you to do.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is what he is all about. He don't care about. See, and this is the thing. When you're his child, he cares
Mhm,
about you. He don't care about what other people is doing. He cares about you, what
mhm.
you're doing. If you're not doing something right, he gonna get on your ass. He gonna get on you,
Oh yeah.
and he gonna make sure that you're on the right path. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's how God is. Like when he says he's your father, trust me, he's your daddy,
Oh
and
yeah.
he either gonna whip your ass or
Mm,
you know, you're going to congratulate you.
yeah.
You know what I'm
You will
saying? It's
definitely
depending
tell you
on
now. You know better. You know
exactly.
better. Like, yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. I do know better. So yeah, he'll
yeah.
get you now.
Hold on.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck. But oh, sorry about that. Um, no, what I'm saying is that from that aspect is that he'll get you. He'll let you know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? And the thing
Yeah.
about it is that people need to understand that it's not about you. It's always about him. Always about him. Always about him. It's always going to be about him because everything is centered around him. The enemy attacks you because of God.
Mm.
The
Mm.
demons protect you because of God. No, not that. The angels protect you because of God, not the demon. The
Mm.
angels protect you because of God. The
Oh
angels
yeah,
angels around you because of Him.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Signs
you're
of the
in this
angels
world,
encamp around you. Yeah,
yeah. You have life because of who? God,
that's right. That's right.
and that's that's the truth. But
Oh yeah.
you know, I have to take us out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. 6:30. You know, got another show at 7:30. Want to get a little time in the space, you know, to get my mind
Oh yeah.
right even more, you know.
I totally understand. Yeah, my show is at 8, but we normally start going over stuff at around 7:30. So take that break before you get back into working. Definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
I want to talk to you after the show,
Okay.
after you know, what I'm saying, after we get out of here.
Sure.
Um, Also, too, I would love to have you back on the show to talk to more about your projects and and what we could do. We could do, collaborate a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But I want to
Yeah, I
thank you
would
for
like
coming
that.
on the show. I also want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes,
You
thank you,
know,
peoples.
thank y'all for all the love and all the support. And it's been well. It's been the In Your Face show, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Damn it.